Well, we went on down to Watford to see if we could score some goals. But turns out we're absolutely gash-tastic. And our players ain't got no balls. Sort your freaking lives out. You're playing like gash. I ain't got no time for this bullshit. The players can kiss my ass. Oh, for fuck's sake! Lost to freaking shitty Watford, didn't we? Oh, you Louis. Oh, you Louis. Oh, you Louis Van Gaal in disguise. Fuck's sake. Hey, everyone, it's Mr. Flying Pig HD here. So United have just lost 3-1 to Watford in the Barclays Premier League. A poor performance from us, much the second best team throughout the game. Okay, the referee is a complete wank chops, but even so, Manchester United didn't deserve to win that game, didn't deserve to even get anything out of that game. Watford started the game really well. They attacked us. They got opportunities crafted by themselves. Our tall team not able to deal with their aerial threat, getting the ball into the box. We defended like shite throughout the entire game. Watford going in at half-time could have easily been 2 goals up. Manchester United had one chance in the first half from Zlatan Ibrahimovic, which was crafted by Marcus Rashford, and he put it into the side net, and that's all we did in the opening 45 minutes of the game. Watford looked much the better side. Going in at half-time, expecting to see a serious change in our mentality and the way we're approaching the game. But it took us about 8 or 9 minutes to get going in the second half. Very Louis Van Gaal-esque at times as well, the slow possession football. No answers that we had for Watford. Okay, they've got the lead, so what they're going to do, they're going to sit numbers behind the ball and they're going to hit us on the counter-attack. And they did that. They weren't afraid to attack even after they got the goal. But we didn't have the answers to break them down. Oh, my God, what an absolute calamity. Another year goes by, 3 games on the bounce. Manchester United aren't playing any better. It's not consistent. First few games of the season, we started well. Let's not get too carried away here. But it is worrying when you're losing 3 games on the bounce. Forget the City game. That should have been a draw even though we played shit and you're up against good opposition. Feyenoord, we should be losing that game, no way. And the style of play, the way we went about it was absolutely terrible. And this game again today, for 90 minutes, I was bored to tears, quite frankly, with the way Manchester United went about it. Watford looked much the better side, much more intent. Where is our intent? Where's our attacking intent? What would we do without Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Marcus Rashford up there? What would we do? They're the only 2 players that made anything happen this season. You know, Zlatan Ibrahimovic again today was decent in the terms of getting chances. Gomez made a really good save to keep him out, and he's set one up with a lovely bit of interplay with him and Marcus Rashford with a 1-2 goal. Marcus Rashford playing in Zlatan playing back in Rashford with a good ball into the box. It's fallen for Rashford, and he's got the equaliser for us. Great display again, once again from Marcus Rashford. He switched out to the right early on, and he was very effective. Much more effective than any other wanker in our side. And Zlatan up there, he is our leader. He's shown what he's capable of in a United shirt. If you feed him properly, he's going to score goals. Problem is we can't fucking feed him because the rest of the time his team is shit. Oh, I mean, let's just talk about some of the other players in the team today. Okay, Wayne Rooney, a.k.a. should be working at fucking Co-op stacking shelves. He was terrible today. Gave the ball away numerous times, couldn't do the simple basic things right. Had no input into the game whatsoever, in my opinion. Should be playing in the fucking Auto Windscreens Cup semi-final as a substitute for Paddington Town or some bollocks. Not for Manchester United. Based on that performance anyway, it was gash. Let's talk about Paul Pogba, £89 million man coming in. He's going to set the world alight at Manchester United. He's what we've been missing. He is the man in the centre of the park to boss things, tick things over, make things happen. Well, no, it turns out he's actually should be working in a fucking library or something because he's so quiet and unassuming, you never even hear or see anything from the lad. You know, that's what I've taken from this game. I'm just disappointed with the players we've got. Some of the players we've got. Paul Pogba has got to be performing better than that. I know it's early days for a second United career. It's different style, different tempo, etc. to the Italian league. But you've been brought in there to do a job. You've been brought in there to perform. And you're not performing. You're not performing. Same goes for Wayne Rooney. You're our captain, for fuck's sake, Wayne. And you're playing like an absolute melter. The defence didn't defend well whatsoever today. Watford caused us all sorts of problems. Smalling and Bailly, I think, look very questionable at times working together. They haven't featured together much this season, though. Of course, Blind was sidelined today by Jose. Luke Shaw got tucked up a couple of good occasions, especially for the last goal, and then he was substituted off. Got to say, another disappointing performance from Luke Shaw. I thought Antonio Valencia was positive, but other than that, he was gastastic too and looked very get-at-able at the back there. You know, Watford having a lot of joy down the wings, playing against Antonio Valencia and also played against Luke Shaw. We had a couple of holes in our defence today. It was not good at all. And Marouane Fellaini, you are just absolutely gastastic, pal. You should not be a footballer. You should be singing in a Jackson 5 tribute band. You are not a Manchester United player. It's clear from pretty much everyone else to see. And he wasn't even one of the worst performers out there today. Just want to say apologies for my tone of my voice here. It probably sounds really quite grating, doesn't it? But I'm absolutely fucked off, lads. 3 games on the trot now. United, no improvement from last year so far. Anyway, I know it's going to take Jose Mourinho time. I'm not going to blame Jose too much. I think the players out there need to be performing a lot better. You know, you bring these players in there to perform. Like I say, if not for Zlatan and if not for Marcus Rashford, the young lad, we would be even further behind than we are at the moment. But that is another 3 points dropped. 3 points dropped against City in the league, 3 points dropped against Watford. The first one's excusable. That one is fallen way off the pace in the Premier League already. Let's just take a look at the Premier League table. I bet it makes for some pretty depressing reading. Manchester United, we are 6th in the table at the moment, having played the same amount of games as all of the teams above us. Liverpool are a point ahead of us. Oh my God. Chelsea, Arsenal, Everton, Man City, all above us. Tottenham Hotspur with a game in hand. They're playing Sunderland later, which they'll probably win. They'll go above us. So this is shocking times for Manchester United. You cannot drop 6 points, you know, out of a possible 6 like that, especially when you're up against opposition like Watford. Fair play to them. But let's be honest now. That was they're on 7 points now, including that 3 points they got against us today. Manchester United, we were on 9 points before that game started. That's the difference in the two sides. We should not be losing a game against Watford. You know, the players have got to be held accountable. The manager's got to be held accountable. We need some change. We need some leadership in that side. I think Zlatan's carrying the whole side on his shoulders at the moment, and Marcus Rashford too. Pogba in the centre park's got to be doing more. Rooney's got to be doing more. These are our leaders in there, and they're not doing it at the moment. What did you guys think about their performances below? Please do get comments in. Who was your standout performer? My man of the match goes to Marcus Rashford. He got the goal. He was very lively. Got a lot of balls into the box for us. Looked like the player likely to make something happen for us a lot more than any of the other mugs out there anyway. Martial picked up an injury in the first half. Hopefully he's okay. The substitutes that we brought on, the likes of Mata and Depay, all didn't perform too well. It was fucking depressing. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this match reaction video. Get commenting with your thoughts about Manchester United's current plight. Do you think Jose Mourinho's in over his head? If you do, comment below. I think he needs a lot more time. You can't, you know, build these things. You can't change these things overnight. The players are still probably deep-rooted in Louis van Gaal's depressing philosophy. Rome was not built in a day. It's going to take time. We've got some good players in there who are underperforming at the moment, and the manager needs to make some serious changes for the next game. This is Mr. Flying Pig HD. Thank you very much for watching this video. Chuck a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. United are absolutely gastastic. Sort your freaking lives out, lads. Pogba, Rooney, you're all a disgrace. Mourinho, get your act sorted out, pal. You should be having more of an effect on the way we're playing our game by now. Fuck's sake, look at Pep Guardiola under City, how they've started to change the way they play already. And we're playing like a bunch of mugs out there. Thank you very much for watching. See you later. This is the pig.